following message is transmitted at the request of the Contra Costa County Office of Emergency Management Agency. Residents in Contra Costa County are asked to shelter in place immediately. Please lock all windows and doors, and remain away any openings to the outside. There is an active shooting in progress near the Martinez area. This has been confirmed by the Martinez Police Department that these suspects have escaped prison that was taken to custody by the Washington State Police 8 months ago. They are not human, and they represent hostility towards humans, and are causing extensive damage to life and property. You are asked to shelter in place immediately. Updates will be shared when available.
You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, WNG 655, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.425 MHz from on top of Mount Diablo. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office located in Monterey, California, and serves the East Bay counties of Contra Costa and Alameda, as well as San Francisco Bay and the surrounding communities. The weather overview for Northern and Central California for the period Monday through Sunday. Cooler than normal temperatures today will continue into the weekend. Elevated fire weather concerns today and tomorrow, especially interior elevated grassy areas where gusty winds will combine with dry conditions and increasing fuels. King tide coastal flooding possible Sunday into the beginning of next week. The extended forecast for the San Francisco and Monterey Bay Area. Monday and Monday night, sunny. Highs 81 to 70, lows 40 to 50. Tuesday, partly sunny. Highs 82 to 69. Lows 40 to 50. Tuesday night, clear. Highs 55 to 65. Lows 40 to 60. Wednesday, light rain. Highs 7. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Contra Costa County Emergency Management. Wildfire. Evacuate now. Residents in the city of Martinez in central Contra Costa County are asked to evacuate due to rapid grass fires in the city of Martinez. These fires were caused by these suspects that were mentioned on the previous alert. Residents are strongly urged to evacuate now. This grass fire is located 2 miles north of Martinez. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Contra Costa County Emergency Management. Wildfire. Evacuate now. Residents in the city of Martinez in central Contra Costa County are asked to evacuate due to rapid grass fires in the city of Martinez. These fires were caused by these suspects that were
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Contra Costa Health Services. Hazardous materials have been spilled near a chemical plant that contains red smoke that is extremely dangerous to life and property. If you are caught in the hazardous material, you will experience the following symptoms: nausea, headache, hallucinations, dizziness, tingling on the hand, coughing, vomiting, diarrhea, and others. A mandatory evacuation is now placed for all of Contra Costa, Alameda, and San Francisco Bay counties. To evacuate, wear a gas mask to avoid contact with the chemicals.
Make sure that you have gas masks at all times. If you have children or pets, make sure to use proper protection at all times. For your protection, evacuate now. If you refuse to evacuate, you will be arrested and questioned. Take essential supplies with you, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio, or a hand-cranked radio for your evacuation. Monitor the NOAA Weather Radio, or AM/FM radio for the latest updates on this situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Del Norte County Office of Emergency Management. A dangerous situation is occurring in Contra Costa, Alameda, LA, and San Francisco counties. At 12:10 p.m., Emergency Management reported arsenal attacks in the area. Between two wildfires have been reported. The fire is already occurring. At 12:02 p.m., broadcast media reported 6 individuals causing widespread wildfires. Broadcast media confirmed that these individuals were from Amazon Prime TV show, Hazbin Hotel. These individuals go by the name of Charlie Morningstar, Alaster, Angel Dust, Nifty, Vaggie, and Serpentious. Residents living or near Contra Costa, Alameda, LA, and San Francisco counties are advised to evacuate immediately. These individuals are confirmed to be hostile. At 6:10 a.m., aircrafts have reported a giant blimp near the runway. This has been reported to be one of the characters' doings. A few homes have been damaged or have been in devastation. Monitor the latest news about this situation.
The San Luis Obispo County Emergency Management has activated the California Emergency Alert System. Unusual sightings have been reported for the entirety of California. These sightings have been reported to be from Hazbin Hotel franchise. Residents in the state of California are advised to evacuate immediately. They are capable of causing significant devastation across much of California. Fire departments across the state of California are unable to contain these fires, as they are very strong to put out. Shelter in place is no longer an option. Your only option is to evacuate immediately. Use caution if you must drive. This concludes the activation of the California Emergency Alert System.
Tide data at the Golden Gate for today. High tide 3:24 a.m. at 5.0 feet. Low tide 8:49 a.m. at 2.21 feet. High tide 2:21 p.m. at 6.00 feet. Low tide 8:58 p.m. at -0.10 feet. Here is a special weather statement. Issued at 2:12 p.m. Unusual red cloud sightings. At 1:12 p.m. Doppler radar and weather spotters reported red cloud sightings near the Los Angeles metro area. This strange phenomenon was caused by the individuals that was announced by the previous civil danger warning that was issued yesterday. Do not look at the red clouds. Repeat, do not look at the red clouds. If you do, you might experience anxiety, panicking, insanity, and fear. Those living in the Los Angeles metro area are advised to shelter in place. Weather spotters in other locations have reported red cloud sightings in the state of California. This strange phenomenon has been spreading into the entire state of California, with some parts of Arizona, Nevada, and Oregon. If you have spotted a red cloud near your area, submit a report to the National Weather Service office in Los Angeles, Oxnard, California. If you are outside, consider seeking shelter with no windows. Synopsis for the Central California coast and bays including the Monterey Bay, Greater Fairlands and Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the California Office of Emergency Management. This is a mandatory evacuation order. At 2:10 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking severe thunderstorms associated with the red clouds was developing in the state of California and offshore. These storms are very destructive and can cause destructive damage to life and property. Severe thunderstorms are capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and deadly lightning. Residents in the state of California are advised to evacuate immediately. If you decided to stay in the evacuation order, your consequences will be severe, leading to fatal consequences. Trained weather spotters have confirmed that these storms, known as firestorms, were caused by an individual host from Amazon Prime TV show, Hazbin Hotel. This person goes by the name of Alastair, who is capable of producing destructive damage to life and property. If you spot lightning, leave the area now, to avoid injury or death. Stand by for an important message.
This is a statement from the United States government. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, in conjunction with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the Federal Communications Commission, and the United States Department of Health Services. Do not turn off your radio and television, as this is broadcasted to all radio stations and every TV stations. Please listen carefully to this alert, as it contains very important information that can protect your life. As of 2:26 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a line of red clouds containing severe thunderstorms capable of producing 150 miles per hour damaging winds across the world. This is a very destructive storm, and has likely hurricane force wind-like damaging winds. This is an extremely dangerous situation. It's likely that these red clouds can produce fire-induced tornadoes, that can cause destructive damage to life and property. Residents in the United States must shelter in place immediately. Evacuation is no longer an option. If you have been subjected to an evacuation order issued by the state of California, find emergency shelters that are near to your evacuation routes. Firestorms have been reported by trained weather spotters. We have reason to believe that this extremely rare weather phenomenon was caused by 7 animated characters from Amazon Prime TV show, Hazbin Hotel. The United States President Donald Trump has issued martial law nationwide, due to this extremely dangerous weather phenomenon. Normal programming will now resume.
We interrupted normal programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted regularly scheduled programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations remain on the air providing news and information to the public and assigned areas. This is KABCDV. We will continue to serve the Los Angeles metropolitan area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune into stations providing news and information for your local area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The President of the United States has activated the National Emergency Action Notification for the entirety of the United States. As of right now, multiple weather forecast offices of the entire United States has indicated a large line of red clouds, capable of producing 80 miles per hour destructive winds associated with the severe thunderstorms. These storms are capable of producing damaging winds, frequent lightning, and large hail. We may have believed that this rare weather phenomenon was caused by these 7 individuals who originated from Hazbin Hotel. All residents in the United States are advised to seek an underground shelter now. This is an extremely dangerous situation. Take cover now. These storms can produce grapefruit-sized hail. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's #1 killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. All clear. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is an all-clear message to all of the United States. The Hazbin Hotel characters have been killed by the young American guns, including the U.S. military. The red clouds have disappeared after their death. You can now exit your shelters. Your government thanks you for your cooperation. Normal programming may now resume.